When it comes to business development, referrals are low-hanging fruit. You should just be able to pick them and pluck them and bring them into the fold. These are great prospective clients for you, but you're wondering how to get more. I've got that for you in 5 easy steps on this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, it's Dave Lorenzo, and here are your 5 easy steps to get more referrals. Step number 1. You've got to do great work, but just doing great work isn't enough. You've got to do it with class, you've got to do it with style, and you've got to do it with elegance. Let's talk about what I mean when I say do great work. Your work has to be in the top 10% of everyone in your profession. You have to be exceptional. So if you're an entrepreneur and you sell widgets, you gotta be the top widget salesperson on planet Earth. If you're a professional, you're a lawyer, you've gotta be the best lawyer in your area of practice in your geographic region. So if you're a lawyer who does employment law in Chicago, you've gotta be one of the top employment lawyers in Chicago. If you're a CPA, you've got to be one of the best CPAs. If you're a financial advisor, you've got to be one of the best. But that's not good enough. You also have to be interesting. You have to be classy. You have to do your work with style, with panache, and with elegance. Why do I go around touting the fact that I'm the godfather of consultative sales? Well, that nickname was given to me by my clients, and I love it. I use it over and over again because it separates me from everyone else who does what I do. I have my own unique style, and you should have your own unique style too. Whether you choose to write weekly articles and be known as the legal scribe for employment law, or by the CPA who saves you money on your taxes every day with a brand new video, have your own style. Have a thing that differentiates you. Then you've got to be elegant. What do I mean by that? First of all, you got to say please and thank you. Second of all, you got to show up on time. Third, you got to do what you say you're going to do. Dan Sullivan, the founder of Strategic Coach, calls those referability habits. I call it being elegant, being a human being. Then be classy. If somebody takes a shot at you, whether it's a passive-aggressive shot or an overt shot, let it just blow right off your back, right off your shoulder, bounce right off of you. Don't get down in the mud with anyone. Be elegant, be classy, have style, and do great work. That's step number 1. Step number 2, if you want to get more referrals, is to pass more referrals. My focus with my clients is to tell them you've got to pass referrals in a 3-to-1 ratio if you're looking to attract referrals yourself. What do I mean? I mean, if you want 10 new referrals a month, you got to pass 30. If you want 20 new referrals a month, you've got to pass 60. Send out 3 times as many referrals as you expect to receive back. Why is this important? Well, it's important for 3 reasons. First, by giving first, before you expect to receive, you're putting out into the world good energy. You're being positive. People want to be around people who help them succeed. The second thing giving referrals does is it demonstrates to people that if they are willing to help you, you're more than willing to help them, that they're going to get back a lot more than they invest. The third thing giving referrals in advance does is it teaches people how you want to be referred. So if you prefer to be referred to others by going to their office in person and bringing someone to them, they will refer people to you by bringing people to your office. If you prefer to be connected to people for referrals on a webinar or on a Zoom meeting or on Skype, people will refer you on a webinar, on a Zoom meeting, or on Skype. If you prefer to receive referrals with email introductions, then email people your referral introductions. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the golden rule, and it applies to referrals as well, and that's step 2. Step number 3. Invest in your client. If you want to work with a bank, make sure you open up a checking account at that bank. If you want to attract an airline as your clients, fly that airline 2 or 3 times, write up a report, send it to the CEO, send it to the chief customer officer, send it to the head of marketing, send it to the head of sales. You have to invest in your clients before you can expect them to refer business to you. So if you're in the small to medium business space, you're a financial advisor, let's say, and you like entrepreneurs, you like business owners as your clients, go out and patronize their businesses. Meet with the owner and explain to the owner that you're a customer. He's definitely going to take that meeting with you. Demonstrate that you've spent a lot of money at his firm, and he's going to be willing to listen to your pitch as a financial advisor. If his financial advisor is not spending money at his establishment, you've got a chance to get the business. You've got to invest in your clients. You've got to be a customer of your clients' businesses if you expect them to do business with you. The fourth step in getting more referrals, in picking the low-hanging fruit, that is referrals, the fourth step is to increase your communication frequency. Think about your best friend. How often do you communicate with that person? Maybe you're thinking about a spouse. Maybe you're thinking about your father, your mother, your sister, your brother. Maybe you're thinking about someone you grew up with. Maybe you're thinking about somebody that you spend time with on a regular basis. How often do you communicate with that person? If you stop communicating with them, or you only communicated with them once a year, would they be more interested in the relationship they have with you or less interested? Frequency of communication builds trust. If you want to attract more referrals, you've got to communicate with the people who will send you referrals on a frequent basis. Frequency of communication builds trust. My recommendation is that you send out a weekly email newsletter, that you do a monthly print newsletter, that you write handwritten note cards to people with whom you meet as a follow-up method. Because frequency of communication builds trust. I can't say it enough. If you want more referrals, communicate with your referral audience more often. The fifth step in this process is to ask for someone specific. When you're looking for a referral, you have to ask for someone specific. What does that mean? You have to ask the person who you want the referral from, you have to ask them, hey, Mr. Smith, I know you know Joe Jones. He's the CEO of XYZ company. Can you connect me with Joe Jones? I would love to meet with him because I can help him solve this problem. Here's the script for asking for an introduction. You need to ask for a specific person's name, then explain what that person's title is. Then tell the person you're speaking with what company that person works for. Yeah, they should know, but tell them the company anyway. Tell them the industry. Oh, Joe Smith, he's the CEO of Smith Medical Devices, and he's in the medical device industry. Be really, really specific, and then explain why you want to meet that person. I can help Joe Smith increase his sales by 30%. I've done this for 5 different medical device companies. I can't wait to meet Joe Smith. Doing this, giving all of that information, what does it do? Well, let's say they don't have the kind of relationship with Joe Smith where they can just call him up and introduce you. If that's the case, they may know another CEO in the medical device space, or they may know a chief marketing officer in the medical device space, or they may know somebody else in the medical device space, or they may know someone in that geographic region. They may know someone in that industry, but not the exact person. You're giving enough information so that people can sink their teeth into your prospective referral, and they can connect you with someone who could potentially do business with you. Referrals are low-hanging fruit. I've given you 5 ways to pick the low-hanging fruit to attract more referrals. If you want great sales information, more of it, or if you're a sales manager and you want to put your sales team on warp speed overdrive to attract more business, there's another video filling in right below me. Click on that video right now. I will see you there.